Hey there, this is the Old Blind Bear, Richard Hill, and I'm with my friend Derek McCuiston today, and we are at the Boys and Girls Home at Lake Waccamaw, standing in front of the chapel. And inside this chapel are some beautiful, wonderful stained glass windows, and most of them were made by this young fellow next to me. Derek's dad, Tom, is a longtime good friend of mine, and a couple of years ago he took me up to the Salem stained glass shop in East Bend to see some of the stuff that Derek does, and I was inspired to write a little song about it because I was just so impressed with the idea that when somebody has lived his life, he would have left behind stained glass windows in churches, beautiful work all over the country. And I thought, man, what a wonderful thing to leave behind. And I compared that to my situation where all I had to leave behind for my career was boxes and boxes and boxes of old tax returns and work papers that were all shredded one day in about 2 hours. There's no record of my job at all. But I do write a tune or two, and maybe that'll be part of my legacy. So that's what I had in mind in writing this little song about Derek. So when did you do the windows down here, Derek? How long? What time?
I believe I started them around 2000.
And for a project like this, what is it, 15 windows or something in there altogether? What is it?
Well, it's more than 15. It's been a while there. I think there's probably 30, 32.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So that's not something you do in a month or two, is it?
They took 4 years.
Wow. Gosh, you can make babies in less time than that. That's a serious project.
I had a kid in that time period.
Well, how long have you been doing this kind of work? How did you get into that?
I've been doing stained glass now with Salem for about 18 years. And I started out working at a glass sculpture studio in Winston, and I just kind of fell into the stained glass from there. Just having an art background and loving to draw, and it was a job that would pay me a weekly paycheck.
There you go.
With a pencil in my hand.
Well, I knew you'd been an artist for a long time because I believe the first piece of your artwork that I saw was back during my Scoutmaster days up at Camp Raven Knob, and I bought a coffee mug that had a picture on it that you had done.
With the Indian rowing across the Raven
Yeah,
Knob
it was
Lake.
The chief standing up while the brave rode him across.
There you go. I believe that's right.
Yeah, and it was so that was the first that I knew that you were an artist. But anyway, we did a little video of this first up at the shop, but there wasn't a window in close enough to being completed that we could really work that into the picture, and I never was quite satisfied with it because I wanted you to see, not just hear my little song, but to see the work that inspired it. And so we came down here to Lake Waccamaw, and we've got one of the pictures that Derek picked out that he wanted us to showcase a bit. So what do you say? Why don't we go on inside, and I'll sing my little tune, and we'll check out one of your windows.
That sounds good, Richard.
All right. Thanks a lot. See you inside.